you. What's it like being the hometown guy, being here for the combine?
Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, it's a blessing to be here. Great opportunity. I've been around mom and dad. I saw them a couple times, and just being back at home is pretty comfortable. Being here, and it's exciting. It's been a journey, but we're here now.
Joe said you guys are roommates here. What's it been like being here with him?
That's my guy. I mean, I love Joe. Was with him for 3 years at Notre Dame. We came in together, went out together. So having him as a roommate is kind of, it's comfortable, being in there with somebody kind of decompress, if you will, at the end of the day. So it's good.
What are teams kind of asking you most in the interviews this week?
Yeah, I mean, it's really just, I watched some ball in some interviews, drew some plays, just asking me, some, background questions about family and everything. But, other than that, interviews have been really good.
Blake, have you been in contact with the mayor and has he been giving you some advice throughout the process?
Yeah, I kind of talked to Mike like a week and a half before I came out here. Just kind of asked him, what the process is like, what to expect. I love Big Mike. He's always been, kind of, that guy that, I've looked up to, just to ask questions and kind of been a mentor.
What are your thoughts on the rookie season he had?
He had a great rookie season. He did what he had to do out there, took care of business when given the opportunity, and I thought he went out and balled.
You got hurt right away and only got to play 2 games your freshman year. What do you think it says about you that you were still able to come back and just declare all in 3 years to go to the draft?
I would just say it just presents my hard work and my dedication. My will to want to be one of the best, and I feel like just the coaching staff that I had around me, believing in me and my abilities, helped me to be able to do that.
You played both tackle positions at Notre Dame. Do you feel like you could do both in the NFL? Do you have a preference?
No, absolutely. I've been training down in Dallas, Texas with Duke Manyweather over the last 8 weeks. I've been working out at left and right. Feel 100% confident at both. There's teams that have asked me the same question. So I'm ready and prepared to do whatever I need to do.
What was your process in deciding to come out early? How did you come
My process, a lot of consulting, with coaches, Coach Rudolph, Coach Freeman, my agents, and then just kind of feeling like if I'm ready or not. I asked Coach Rudolph, he kind of gave me the green light. Have a plan in place, to make sure everything goes as smooth as possible, and from there, I decided to leave.
Blake, have you met with the Buccaneers at all this week?
I have met with Tampa Bay.
Was that formal or informal?
It was formal.
Formal?
Yes, sir.
What was it like meeting Todd Bowles and some of the other?
Yeah, it was great in there. A lot of great energy in there. They kind of told me they got Tristan over at left, so if they were to take me, I'd be at right. But other than that, it was really good in there.
Blake, what's kind of...
I have met with Cowboys. Yes, sir. It was great. A lot of film watching in there. Kind of breaking down film. Just asking where I feel most comfortable at. In there. Trying to get more of a feel for who I am and what I'm about. It was a great meeting. Coach McCarthy, the offensive line coach in there are really 2 really great guys.
Blake, what's kind of been the biggest selling point for you to NFL teams this week?
Yeah, absolutely. My versatility, my ability to be able to play left and right tackle, my athleticism, just the way that I switch up my sets, and just being a dominant run blocker, somebody that's physically able to dispose of anybody on the offensive line.
Have you gotten a chance to meet with San Francisco this week?
I have not.
Steelers and informal?
Yeah, I had formal with the Steelers, correct.
And again, kind of just the vibe of the room.
Yeah, great. I walked in. It was a great vibe. Coach Tomlin and everybody else in there. Omar Khan, the GM. It was really a really good interview in there. Felt really good coming out of there as well. Just kind of that was more so just kind of a dialogue interview. But for the most part, I felt really good in there.
Like when you meet with teams and they're putting plays up on the board, how does coming from like a pro style scheme at Notre Dame help you in that regard?
Yeah, I mean, I'm playing in multiple schemes at Notre Dame. That's kind of prepared me, for some of the questions that I have. Specifics-wise, when it comes to scheme that I'd be comfortable playing in, having 2 different OCs, 3 different O-line coaches at Notre Dame has, afforded me the opportunity to be versatile in a lot of different schemes. Really, I'm open to, whatever, I need to do at the next level.
When you look at the tackles,
Say that again?
Who's that in your locker?
That's my sister, Brianna.
when you look at the tackles in the NFL, is there anybody you want to almost mirror your game around?
Yeah, absolutely. I watch a lot of Laramie Tunsil, and I watch a lot of Trent, and I'll probably say like Lane.
What's your favorite college moment?
Favorite college moment? Man, I would probably say probably either 2022 against Clemson or this past season, honestly, against Ohio State. You know, even though we lost, just the vibes and the environment within the stadium, within that college game day was surreal, and one I'll be able to remember forever.
What's your best game?
Best game? Ohio State, USC. I have a lot of good games that you can turn on the tape and see the kind of player I am.
Have you met with the Eagles?
No.
How do you think your experience? You're a freshman starter at Notre Dame, pretty rare. All your time at Notre Dame. How do you think that's prepared you to to be here and then going forward through the draft process?
Yeah, Notre Dame is a prestigious university. It has a lot of prestigious people as well. So just the opportunity to be around people that are really intellect and intelligent, that will help me enhance both of those skills for me. And then just kind of growing up. Just being around, really good, having a great foundation within my parents, and then, kind of just coming through this entire process, talking and speaking just kind of comes easy and naturally. And then, just the rigors of Notre Dame overall, adversity that I've been through, there's a lot, that when I kind of get into it, it's like, okay, yeah, I've been here before, like what's the next step?
Like Charles Jagusah, it kind of came out of nowhere for a lot of us him starting the Sun Bowl, but what was it like seeing him kind of grow and improve behind the scenes, and what's he going to be going forward?
Yeah, oh man, I'm super excited for Charles, man. Super excited for Charles. I feel like he's going to be a great player. We got Coach Rudolph there and a lot of other talented guys within that room. I feel like, he's going to do a great job. He's locked in, he's focused, and he's determined to be the best that he can be.
Like, what was your toughest one-on-one matchup?
Toughest one-on-one matchup, I would probably say Xavier Thomas from Clemson or Jack Sawyer against Ohio State.
Talk to me.
Y'all talk to the Bears? Yes, sir. Yeah.
Talk to me about your time, at college. What would you say is the moment that you're most proud of in your time in college? And did you meet with the Bengals?
No, I did not meet with the Bengals. Most exciting time in college. Really when I just got back out on the field, freshman year, that last game with the boys, and then from there, just playing, the rest of the season, or rest of the 2 seasons I had there, with my teammates and, the camaraderie of all the coaches.
Blake, have you met with the Ravens, or have you talked with Kyle Hamilton or Ronnie Stanley about playing in Baltimore?
Yeah, I've had a formal with the Ravens. That went great. We were watching film in there. Coach Harbaugh and staff, was a really good interview in there as well. Again, just asking, getting to know me more. I'm young, and not many people have spoken to me other than past this week. Really it was good in there, turning on some film and just talking through some things.
Did you get any impression of their O-line coach, Joe D'Alessandris? Did you chat with him? Did you get any impression of him?
Yeah, that's kind of who I was talking to the entire time of my interview. We're watching film and, breaking it down in there, different things, different sets that I do, just trying to understand, how I play the game. And it was good. I love him as an offensive line coach. I feel like he's a great guy. And, I have talked to Ronnie a little bit as well. They love it out there in Baltimore, and, both of them, Kyle and Ronnie, are doing great things.
You said you grew up kind of watching Trent Williams.
Yeah.
What about his game have you tried to replicate? Did you meet with the 49ers?
Yeah, dominance. I think that just speaks for itself when it comes to Trent. And I have not met with the 49ers.
Blake, what tape would you say to put on and see your best game?
Ohio State or Clemson, honestly.
Blake, what does this moment mean to you being at the NFL draft?
Yeah, it means everything. It's an opportunity of a lifetime. It's a blessing to be here. I wouldn't have been here without a lot of hard work and dedication. And just, for the most part, I've had a lot of great guys within my room, at Notre Dame to learn from and hear from, to be able to excel at this next level. So, the opportunity, that I have here is great.
How close on the degree and what's it going to be in?
Yeah, it'll be in political science, and I got another semester in about a summer.
Blake, in what ways did you improve the most during your time at Notre Dame?
Yeah, really I would just say, kind of like time management, coming in as a early enrollee. There's a lot of, rigors that you have, and then the goal of wanting to start as a freshman, it takes a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work, shredding pounds. I came in, pretty heavy, and getting down, now. But, really just being comfortable there, was the most thing for me.
What are you looking to prove in your drills this weekend?
Yeah, just showing my athleticism, showing the way that I move, strong punch, my anchor, just the way, that really my athleticism, I think speaks for itself, compared to a lot of other people, and then, just my smarts.
You talked to Cleveland this weekend?
No.
Blake, I got a question for you. Favorite DoorDash spot post-practice?
Post-practice. Let's, we gotta go to Wingstop.
Oh, okay. You get ranch?
Of course.
Extra ranch?
Of course.
All right, so I got it.
You?
Yeah, I would just say be at where your feet are, and then just one play, one life. There's gonna be bad plays that occur in a game, things that go the wrong way, but it's important that you keep your composure and just keep working.
You came into Notre Dame.
Balanced line against NC State for you guys.
Yeah.
And you look back at what you've done that for.
Yeah, no, that was fun. A game plan specific, play. being able to have Big Joe next to me, 2 powerhouses on the right side. I mean, it was unstoppable. We broke one for 70. Wish we would have, obviously wish we would have did it more for sure. But like I said, specifically a game plan.
You came into Notre Dame as a strong run blocker, but I know your pass set's something you've wanted to work on. How do you feel like that's developed over the last few years?
Yeah, no, I feel like it's been really well. Having Harry Easton as an offensive line coach, having Joe Rudolph as an O-line coach, has allowed me to have a lot of versatility within my sets and my punches, the way I strike 2-hand versus independent hands, and I feel like it gives rushers problems trying to set up for me specifically in game planning for me against during that week. So I mean I feel like my pass is a work in progress that we're still working on. I mean run blocking still working on it too. But both, I feel like, I excel at a really high level.
Blake, we saw Joe mess around with you earlier, but what's he like as a teammate and what's he meant to you?
Yeah, I would say probably number 1 to describe him is humble. 2, I would probably say hungry. And 3, I would say, hardworking and determined. He's a down-to-earth guy, but he's gonna get the job done. That's my brother. He came in, like I said, for me, freshman year, at left tackle, and then I went over to right tackle, and then ever since we're the bookends, the last 2-3 years, whatever you want to call it. But that's my guy. I got a lot of love for Joe, and appreciate everything he's done for me, and I'm pretty sure it's the same vice versa.
Thanks, Blake.
Yeah.
Thanks, Blake.
Thanks, Blake.